Namaste, good morning beautiful humans, and welcome back to another edition of Meandering Yogi. In this week's edition, we're going to do another Kobalt video, and I'm going to answer the #1 question about this mower right here. Are battery mowers better? Well, for me, there's 5 things that I'm going to go over in this video that were deciding factors on that very question. One is going to be cost, the other one is environment, the other one, ease of operation, maintenance, and noise. Those are the 5 things I'm going to go over in this video, so stick around. Okay, so let's start with cost. Initially, you are going to pay more for the battery powered mower. Hands down, you won't find a battery mower as cheap as you will a gas mower. So if you're looking for the cheapest thing out there, a battery operated mower, if that's your main deciding factor is cost, then you're not going to go with the battery powered. Yeah. But if you factor in the life of the battery and the cost of the fuel and the oil and the maintenance, then you're going to realize that that initial cost ends up paying for itself in the end. So will you find a gas mower cheaper than the battery mower? Absolutely, probably several, but then again, you have to factor in that after cost. Yeah, so what it's going to cost you afterwards. And granted, you will have to buy a battery for your mower eventually, but that's a 4 or 5 years before you actually have to buy another battery. I've got this mower here is over 3 years old. The battery works. I have 3 batteries actually, but I only have one that came with the mower, and it's the one I use the most because it's the 5.0 AH, which is amp hours. Which it goes twice as long as a 2.5 amp hours. So, and that's the other 2 batteries I have. That's what comes with the smaller things like the blower and the weed eater. So for cost, initially you're going to pay more. Hands down, if you want a battery operated mower, it's going to cost you about, on average, about $50, $60, $70 more than a gas mower of the same size and variety would cost you. Alright, so cost. Alright. #2, environment. Gang, this is important, you know. At least it is for me. And again, these are all personal decisions and what you think as an individual, what you decide. But for me, environment was a big factor. Granted, you still have to charge the batteries, and that takes electricity, and you know, people say, oh, you're still burning the fuel, blah blah blah. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe you have solar though. You know, things are changing. The environment needs us as stewards. You know, we need to change ourselves a little bit and start thinking about what's best for everything and everyone, and not just our own needs. Like I say, it's a personal decision, but if you're someone that has the environment in mind, then in the long haul, this is going to be a better option. The emissions that you're not generating, and the fact that these batteries are recyclable. So, you know, you're going to have to make, instead of making a trip to the gas station once a week or once every 2 weeks, you know, whatever kind of can you have and however much you mow, but you'll have to make a trip to the recycling station once every 4 or 5 years to discard the old batteries and purchase a new one. So for me, I'll take that trip to the recycling station, you know, and feel good about that, more so than I would taking the trips to the gas station to buy fuel for the mower. And not to mention the personal health issues as well. I mean, think about this, and I really want you to think about this. You're walking behind that mower all day long. You don't want to breathe that stuff in. Well, you're minutely doing that every time you follow that lawnmower down through the yard, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So you're not getting that good oxygen that you would normally be breathing, and it just is what it is. That's the truth of the matter. So be it as it may, it's again a personal decision on how you feel about the environment, how you feel about your own personal safety and health. You know, that's gas it is what it is. You know, you spill it in the trunk, you spill it in your car, you're gonna smell it, it's gonna stink. I'm sorry, but for me, the battery is a better choice. Again, these are personal preferences. I'm telling you why I decided to get this and what deciding factors they are. So that's number 2, environment. Alright gang, number 3, ease of operation. One thing I love about the electric mowers is this right here. They're portable, very portable. You can stand them up. You don't have to worry about anything spilling out of them. No gas, no oil is going to come out of them. Yeah? So very simple. All you got to do on these things, come out here, put a battery in it. And these are adjustable. There's 3 adjustments on here. It's 3 different height levels. Pretty basic stuff for a mower. It does have the one handle for raising and lifting. Yeah. Got 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. I usually cut it 3 inches. That's it. The battery's in there. Simple as that. No pulling, no fooling with, no nothing. You know, no wondering if the carburetor is going to run or if the gas is going to be bad from the year before because you're just getting it out from spring and it's going to miss and sputter and all that. You have none of that. Absolutely none of it. Push a button, pull it back. This right here is just the adjustment for slow or fast as far as your speed goes on the walk itself. So for me, ease of operation, guys, really this is just, it's hands down. The battery mower definitely, there's so little maintenance with this mower. I've done 2 things I've done to this mower, and that's one, I had this wire come loose on me one time, which is a sensor, so it wouldn't start until I fixed it, which was very simple. It just popped loose. And then the blade, I've taken the blade off, which is only 1 bolt on there, very simple to get to. There's only 1 bolt and there's 2 little eyelets, and they actually are arrows to let you know you have the blade on correctly and that it's going the right way. But the 1 screw, you got a center screw, you take that blade off, get a file it down, follow the chrome, you know, what's already been cut, and just follow that cut line and get it to, you don't want it real sharp like you're not sharpening it like a knife, you just want it to have an edge. Yeah, because if you sharpen it real sharp, it'll dull quicker actually. But that's it. Maintenance on these things is just absolutely breeze. There's nothing to it, nothing whatsoever. So ease of operation, definitely thumbs up, hands down. Got to go with the battery. If that's something you're looking for, then you definitely want to go with the battery. All right, gang. So we got maintenance. Yeah. So let me just show you a couple things. Now, I told you a minute ago where I had that wire come loose. Actually, it wasn't a wire; it was the clip. And I can show you when you fold the handle up on this thing. Yeah, there's a little just a little actuator switch down here, right about in here. Yeah, so when the handle comes up, it clicks that switch, and so that way the motor can't run now. Yeah, so if you've got it up like this, it's a safety that if you've got it up in the air like this, if this blade can't spin, you can't accidentally turn it on. So that was what happened with that, and the reason being was because I was trying to mount my GoPro there and didn't realize I had knocked it loose. I was doing a video on it, doing my 3-year review. I did a 3-year review. There's 3 other videos, guys. I'll link those below. Real quick, there's one, I did the 3-year review on all 3 pieces of equipment I have, just mowing this big yard that I've been mowing this summer. And so I did that video, and I've got another video out that shows you how to string that weed eater, the 40-volt weed eater. Very simple to string those things, they're not hard at all. And then we went on vacation for a couple weeks, and we come back and this grass was real tall. So I went ahead and did a video on how this works in that tall grass. I'll link that one below as well. But as far as maintenance, gang, this is it. And what I was showing you here, and I'll show you again, or I didn't show you, but I'll show you now, on the maintenance part, So you can see here on this blade, you see this arrow, and there's another arrow here. All those arrows do is keep you from putting that blade on upside down or incorrectly. So you take the center bolt out, pull that blade off, find a nice spot to put it, where you've got a nice stiff place to put it, and then just run you a file over the already done edges on here until they become somewhat sharp. You don't, like I say, you don't need them razor sharp because they'll just dull quickly. But I mean, I haven't even really cleaned this lately, and you can see what it looks like. It's in beautiful shape. It's over 3 years old. Matter of fact, it's coming up on 4 years old. So maintenance wise, gang, if you're looking for simple and ease of maintenance, there's no other way to go than the battery. Alright, gang, so now we got noise. Yeah, I've been a carpenter all my life. I've run equipment all my life. I've run a crane for 7 years. I've run saws and all these things. All this noise has been in my ears for years. So for me, noise is a factor. The average sound in decibels is usually 85 to 95 for a gas mower. The battery operated ones run about 70-75 decibels. So there's a considerable difference. I like quiet now. I'm 54 now, and things are starting to slow down. I don't like the music as loud as I used to. I just don't like anything noisy anymore. So for me, it makes a huge difference, all right? So listen, if you got anything out of this video today, if you enjoyed watching it, please hit that like button for me. That helps to push it further and faster so other people can enjoy it as well. And absolutely think about subscribing. I would very much appreciate it. And that's it from me. Much love and respect. Good day.